Hello. When you are going through the selection process is presented in different stages. Today we will talk about the test. If you are going to present a test, it's because you have already faced a pre-selection. And now the company wants to know about your strengths and weaknesses, as well as how you could adapt to the job that you are aspiring to. But is there only one type of test? The answer is not. The company can present you with different type of tests. Some examples are the aptitude test, where the company will see if your profile is adapted to the job position that you are aspiring. Another possibility is a personality test. As its name indicates, your personality will be evaluated. For example, if you like to lead, your self control, your emotions, and others. It can also be a projective test that looks at how your future behavior will be with, with the company.
Now we are going to talk about competencies and organization. We have almost 6 kinds of competencies, but we are going to talk about 4. First of all, we have the development competency that is shown by the orientation to the results, by the perfection, and also for the order. In second place, we have help and service competencies that are based on the interpersonal sensibility and also the orientation to the client. In third, we have the directive competencies that are based on the development, improving of the others, and also on the working groups. In fourth, we have the influencing competency that is based on persuasion and relation construction, among others.
Okay, now we are going to talk about the Big Five by Caprara, Baranelli, and Perugini in 1883. What it is about? This is a test which evaluates 5 fundamental dimensions of the personality. The first one is the energy. It's a positive perception of life in general. The second one is the affability, emotional support and worry to others. The third one is consistency, a responsible and persistent behavior. The fourth one is emotional stability, the capacity of the person to face the negative aspects of anxiety, frustration, depression, etc. And the last one, the mental opening to new ideas, values, experiences, sensations, etc. It also evaluates 10 subdimensions of personality: dynamism, dominance, cooperation, cordiality, conscientiousness, perseverance, control versus emotions, control versus impulses, opening versus culture, opening versus experience, and a distortion scale as well. It has a big benefit, and it's that it allows to evaluate the behavior and personality of the people. It spends 20 to 30 minutes in the application, and it could be applied to teenagers and adults. Its application can be individual or collective in a different context, such as clinic, forensic, organizational psychology, the last one in selection process.
Other important test is the Macquarie test. This is important for the evaluation of the technical intelligence and skills related with accuracy. The objective that guided the development of this test was to design an evaluation easy to apply. It offers scores in 7 different subtests: plotting, doing, marking, copying, locating, recount, and labyrinth. The duration of this test is of 30 or 40 minutes. That includes the analysis of the score. Besides, this test can be applied in individual or collective way.
The Inventario de Personalidad para Vendedores 9th edition was created by Seis Dedos and Cordero in 2005. What is this? This inventario de personalidad para vendedores is an instrument that allows evaluating the general disposition for the sales of a person and additionally allows to build a personality profile. This test it can be applied individually or collectively. And the time it lasts approximately 40 minutes. This test it is designed for adults and has 210 items. What it evaluates? The test measures 9 primary personality traits, 2 general factors called receptivity and aggressiveness, and another factor called general disposition for sale. The general disposition for sale it is general index that allows discriminating people with better commercial skills. Receptivity measure aspects such as empathy, the ability to adapt to change, like a flexibility, and self-control and resistance to frustration. And the aggressiveness represents the ability to the person to withstand a conflict situation or generate them for competitive reasons. Finally, personality traits are 9. Understanding it refers to the aptitude to empathy and ability to place oneself in the client place, to be able to listen and to the situation. Adaptability it represents the flexibility, the ability to adapt, the ability to play a role, and mimicry. Control of yourself it indicates that capacity of for personal discipline, emotional stability, and perseverance and tenacity. The frustration tolerance it refers to the ability to withstand situations of inferiority or digest failures and the ability to those involvement in a situation. Fight evaluates the commercial aggressiveness to desire to overcome and the ability to fight. Dominance it refers to personal mastery, persuasion, ancestry, natural authority, the gift to captivating the client, the ability to manipulate, and the will to power. Security measures those aspects that define a self-confident person and confident. The activity it represents the aspects of a dynamic, enthusiastic, vigorous, energetic, spirit, an active person. And finally, the sociability indicates the ability to establish contact, social intelligence, and taste for personal relationships, and the gift of people.